guys, Joe here, Tackle Kingdom out of the Rockland Home Armor. All right guys, this is actually our first What is New at the Kingdom video for 2025. So let's get right into it. When I ended last year with our last video, I said we were gonna do a mega one to start the year today. Unfortunately, the only thing, I kind of got the brand and I wanted to introduce to you guys kind of this week, a little late, so we didn't have a time to create all the SKUs and the product's not on the shelf. It'll actually be a little while before they're out there. But as you guys know, I put a little teaser out a couple of days ago, actually on Wednesday. And yes, the brand I wanted to introduce to you guys was Megabass. So just to give you a quick overview, yes, we are now a Megabass dealer for the Ottawa area. We're gonna be your hub for Megabass, okay? I'm gonna try to carry almost everything. For those of you guys that know me, you guys know I love that brand. I think it is a staple in the industry. It is one of the best brands. They make some amazing, amazing products. We're gonna have them all, okay? Almost everything that's popular anyways. So all your Vision 110, your +1, +2s, your Vision 110 Juniors, your +1 Juniors, your Hazel Dongs, your Spunk Shads, anyways, everything. The only thing, they're not quite ready. I will keep you guys updated. Please don't send me a million messages. Oh, when is it out? Blah, blah, blah. No, I'll let you guys know. I promise I will keep you guys updated. We're just gonna get all the SKUs ready. We're actually working as well in the store right now. I told you guys we were creating a rod and reel lounge, so it takes a little bit of time, but I expect everything should be ready probably around the early February, okay? But again, I'll keep you guys posted. All right, so a couple of things though I want to show you this week. Actually, I got a lot of products that came in actually from Shimano and a lot from Daiwa. I'm going to keep it simple. I got a lot more stuff, but I'm just going to keep it simple for today. I'm going to jump in the Shimano side to start the ball today. Okay, so number one today, okay, from Shimano, the next save in the 2500 size, okay? This is a great price point reel. This is actually a $84.99 spinning reel, okay? So it's the less expensive that we have here for Shimano, but it's still a great reel. Really nice looking, all this black with that blue accent. Probably will pair up nice with a SLX rod, right? So it is those colors here. So just a nice price point, under $100. Really good reel, still feels really nice. So if you guys are looking for a price point, or you're getting into bass, walleye fishing, or whatever type of fishing you guys do, and you're looking for a nice spinning reel, great value, again, $84.99. Look at that, super duper smooth for, you know, 85 bucks. It's ultra smooth. So check this one out. It's $84.99. So they're now available. We got them in the cabinet for you guys. Okay. Next up, another one that came in for us. Okay, so this, for me, this is actually the Corrado in the 70 size, okay? This is the one with the MGL spool. This was actually the last Corrado reel that was left to come in for us at the Kingdom. Now, the only one that I have right now is actually this one, this guy here, which is the high gear in the 71. So if you guys don't know 71 and 70, 71, when there's a 1, it means it's a left-handed. When it's 70 or 150, 200, that is a right-handed, okay? So anytime you see a 1, that means left-handed. So these are available as well. These are a little bit more expensive, okay? This is a $359.99 reel, but it is a great reel. Again, it's a 70 size, so that means that 70 size means that spool. It's a smaller spool in here. So this would be a great one for pitching and flipping. Okay, so this would be a great one, and to use with maybe like smaller baits if you want, okay? So it's a nice reel, really smooth. A little bit more pricier, but again, this is in the Corrado family. You guys are familiar with Corrado. I believe there's like 7 models in the Corrado family, but they're just workhorses. They're just great reels and ultra crazy durable. So this was the last one we had to bring in the family. We got them all now. We pretty much got everything Shimano sells, to be honest, guys. All right, next up, on the Shimano side still. So this one here is actually the newer version of the SLX, okay? This is the SLX XT. This is actually the high gear one, okay? I have the extra high gear one already here. So now they're available both in left and right. They're in the cabinet. This one here, you're looking at a $189.99 price point. So it's a very good price point. External dial on it. It's a beautiful reel. Again, this one will probably pair up perfectly with your SLX rods, okay? It has that blue accent and everything on it. So just another one, nice price point for you guys. These are amazing reels. I know a lot of you guys love these. They're super popular and the price point is pretty good for you guys. All right, so that is it for Shimano. I did receive a ton of rods from Shimano, a lot of refills and stuff. I didn't bring in every rod here just to show you guys. But that's pretty much it on the reel side for Shimano. If you come here, you guys know we got a giant selection. I did a rundown of what we carried not too long ago. And we're gonna break these reels down probably a little bit more into details in further videos, okay? All right, so next up, quick refill on the Daiwa side of things. So for the J-Fluo Samurai fluorocarbon line, I got pretty much everything in stock. I'm just still missing the 12 pound and the 18 pound, okay? Ultra popular. I showed you this line here all year last year. I personally use it. I love it. It's a great price to value, okay, this one here. So I got a good refill on these. Got a lot of the hidden concept one as well, okay? So that's like that camo fluorocarbon line, that J-Fluo Samurai again, okay? So I got even more of this one here. This one here, I got all the sizes, everything here, okay? So that's it for those. Another one that came in. Now these, I'm not gonna spend too much time on them. These are actually the Tactical View bags from Daiwa. I personally love these bags, okay? This is actually the medium size right here. I also got a lot of the large size, okay? So I'm actually gonna show you these in a future video when we talk about storage organization. I personally use these, I love these. They're so easy. It works with a zip here. It's super duper easy to use. It is not one that you have to seal like a baggie. They're really popular. And I think they're in a price point of $18.99, this one, and the smaller one, like 14 or something. So they're not that expensive. They're very thick material, super duper durable. Okay, so this is another one that came in this week. I think I got like 40 of each. So I'm loaded with inventory on this here, okay? All right, next up, we're gonna talk about these, the Daiwa, these boxes here, okay? So these are also something, these are the DVEC multi-case, okay? I actually own a lot of these. These again, in a future video, I'm actually gonna show these because I do have a lot of these in my boat. This is really a super duper nice box, okay? With a clear cover so you can see everything that you put in there. So it's just a full-on open box. I use this one personally. I put all my Kitech swim baits. It's just a nice size. It's perfect and compact, but you guys can put some plastic. You can put your reels. There's a lot of stuff you can put in here. And I just like the way that it's nice and compact. It has double zips. And again, it's full on clear on top. So you can always see what you have inside your box. So this is the Daiwa version, which is a little wider, okay, more storage. And then there's actually an evergreen version. This one's a little bit smaller, so it's just not as wide. Okay, same length, but just a little smaller version. It's the exact same box, just branded Evergreen International right here on the top. Okay, so those are back in stock. I believe they both sell for around 40 bucks each, okay? But super cool little organizer here. All right, another one on the Daiwa side of things. So this one here is really cool. So they call this the Primal Front Load Box. Now, this one here, this is a $180 price point, so it's a little bit more expensive, but this is like the ultimate storage for you guys that are actually co-anglers. You know, you jump in your buddy's boat all the time and everything, or you're just going on vacation. I don't know if you guys can see this properly, but if you look inside right here, this is really cool. You got storage for some fishing reels in here. You can leave some of your line in here. So that's your top compartment. You can remove all of these little separators too. They're all holding on by Velcro. Okay, all you do, just seal it back up. Super duper easy to use. Again, it's front load. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna open this up right here, and you got a couple of boxes right in here. Okay, so you got 3 in the 3600 size, and then you got 1 in the 3500 size. Okay, so super cool, really easy to access. This is really cool little feature. This is actually to put your sunglasses. So you got a nice case for your sunglasses attached to your bag here. You guys got some nice storage on the sides as well. Another pocket right here. You got a ginormous pocket in the back here for any additional storage you guys want to use. Yeah, so just a nice overall bag for you guys from Daiwa. I just thought this was pretty neat. Made really solid. You can feel the bottom here is a nice hard solid. So this is a nice one, a nice addition. You guys know we have a ton of Shimano kinds of these bags here as well. So just another little choice for you guys. Really cool. Okay, so that is it for that. Now let's jump into the new rods that I just received this week, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna go number one. This one here is really sharp. Okay, so these are actually rods from Evergreen. So this is actually the combat stick. This is actually a 610 medium light. Okay, really nice rod. It's like a dark green camel. They're just beautiful blanks. These ones here, they retail for $269.99. Okay, Evergreen, you guys know, they don't make cheap stuff or anything. They just make quality products. Again, in the combat stick. Again, this is a 610 medium light. Okay, this is called, I believe this is like a power finesse or just a finesse. This is finesse spinning. They also sell a 610 that is a medium, which is called a power finesse. And I know they have one that is a 7-1 as well. That is more a jig and worm rod. Okay, so these are spinning ones. Okay, all the ones that I received now are all spinning models. If you guys have been here, you guys know I already carry the bait casting side of things. So just a cool little lineup. I got one of each. It was just more to bring some in. But again, if you guys didn't even know we had Evergreen rods, now you do. This is the combat stick from Evergreen. So pretty cool rod. Now let's jump in these guys here. So these guys here, brand spanking new. So this rod here is amazing. So this is actually the Fuego lineup of rods. Okay, this is a spinning model that I got in my hands right now. Look at the price of these. These retail for $89.99. So this again, it's a super cool price point. I told you guys when I did my year-end review the other day, our best top-selling lineup of rods last year was the Daiwa Tatula XT. Okay, this is a price point under that too. I expect these are going to be fairly popular. The cool thing with these here, you have some one-piece model and then you have some two-piece model. I know they come in a 6'6", 6'8", 7 foot. All of those have a one-piece or a two-piece, and then there's some 7.2s that are in a one-piece. Okay, so again, great price point. To be honest, just holding this right now, okay, look how sleek this looks. It's beautiful rod. Okay, it is crazy light. I've actually never held the rod this light at this particular price point, to be quite honest. So they're really nice. They look very well built. So again, if you're looking for a nice price point, you're getting into bass fishing, or you know, you just want something that is more budget friendly, I did bring this lineup in for you guys. And again, look, this is actually the two-piece model. So yes, there is two-piece model available for you guys. There you go, I got it. I should maybe wear my glasses sometimes. All right, so next up, well, actually, here you go, guys. Here you go, guys. I'm gonna show you this one here. This is actually, again, in the Fuego, just to let you guys know. There's also the bait casting models as well. I believe this is a nice, this is a 7.6 extra heavy, okay, 1/4 to 2 ounce, so like a nice flipping stick, a nice frogging stick for you guys. So I do have a couple of options as well. Same price point, $89.99. This is in the bait casting side of things. So these are beautiful rods again. So those are available now for you guys. All right, next up, I'm gonna show you a lineup of rod, again from Daiwa, that just came in. These are rods that I am actually super familiar with. I own a lot of them. This is actually the flagship rod of Daiwa. Okay, so we're gonna jump into their Steez lineup. So I just received them. Again, I own a lot, so I'm very familiar with these. I actually love these rods, but I'm gonna show you a couple of models that I hand-picked for you guys just to show you. So again, these are the Steez. Okay, so it's really cool. They all come with a nice rod sleeve, as every single one of them, with the Steez logo right here. Okay, so they're really cool. This is a bait casting one here. Okay, so this is actually the heavy cover special, they call it. This is a 7.4 extra heavy. Okay, it is rated 1/2 ounce to 2 ounce. This is actually the rod that I personally use for pitching and flipping. Okay, now The price point on these, I'll just say it before I show you all the other models. If you guys want to jump out because you're like, Joe, no, I am not interested in this price point, they're $600, okay? Again, these are the flagship rods for Daiwa, okay? So they're expensive, but they're so well built. They're all featuring that nice, super high quality cork on them, okay? They has that nice air guide seat. This is exclusive to Daiwa here, super ergonomic, okay? Really, really nice to hold. The blank is extremely light, okay? Extremely strong. They're just ultra well built. I'm not gonna go through all the components because I will keep a separate video to go through all the components of this rod and how it's built. But just to say, this is actually, again, this is their flagship, and it also features their air guide system. So the air AGS little guides, okay? So those, if you guys are not familiar with that, I think that is the flagship. Well, it's their flagship, and I think it is some of the top guides in the industry. Okay, for me, using them for years, I really love them. They're super well built. They're super sensitive, ultra light. Okay, so again, this one here, a nice flip and stick. And again, this is one that you can also use for frogging. So if you guys love frog fishing, this is actually nice specs for frog fishing as well. So this is a 7.4. I'm just going to show you a couple more. The ones that I'm showing you are the ones that I personally know myself. I know they're super duper popular. We're gonna jump into this one here. So this one here is actually, oh, this is the bottom contact 2. This one here, I love. I actually own 3 of these, okay? So just to give you an idea, this is actually my rod that I use if I'm Carolina rigging or if I'm throwing out football jig, okay? So this is actually a 7.5, and they call it, this is a medium heavy to heavy, okay? So it's a nice power, but it has a nice bend to it. Again, it is perfect for football jigs, Carolina rigs, stuff like that. Again, the name says it, right? Bottom contact. So anything you're gonna drag on the bottom, great rods. Okay, so again, I own 3 of these. I just love them. There's a reason I have 3 of these. So this one again is available right here at the store. Okay, so if you want to look at that one, all right, next up, this one too, really cool. This is another one, guys, that I personally use, that I own. This is actually, they call the moving bait versatile, okay? It is a 7.2 medium fast rod, but what I use it for all my top waters. So you guys know I talked to you guys about top waters so much last year, the kick knockers and every single, just you name it, any top water, this is what I throw them with, okay? I always use this rod, I love it. Even though it is a fast tip, okay, I'm not gonna take it out of the sleeve, it is super, I don't know if you guys can see how parabolic, it's still a fast tip, but it still has a nice bend, so you can really lean into it. It's gonna help you fight that fish, and I rarely miss a fish with this here, okay? So it is perfect, in my personal opinion, for top water fishing again. So this is actually, again, what I personally use for my top water fishing lures. I just really love this rod. Yeah, so there's the other one. That's a 7.2 moving bait versatile. So really cool. Now, there is more models in the bait casting side. I do have more models on the floor. I just showed you these 3. These 3 are like kind of like staples here. I'm just gonna show you a couple of the spinning ones here, okay? So this one here, really cool, okay? This is actually called the Ned. This is one they introduced last year, again, for Ned rig, but you can use it for a lot of application. This is actually a 610 light, extra fast, amazing rod, you know, rated from 1/32 to 5/16. It is super sensitive. I actually haven't had a chance to try this one, but this is definitely one that's going in my boat this year. I'm going to give this one a go here, so I'm really excited to try this one here. Again, it's called the Ned, okay? And next up, we're going to talk about this one here. So this one is actually one that I personally own. So again, I know this one very well. This is a 7.6, so it's a longer rod, but this is called D1. Okay, so if you guys are familiar with Daiwa and the Steez, you most likely you know this rod. It is one of their most popular by far. It is called the One again. This is crazy. This is a medium light rod, okay? But look at the rating here. It is rated for 1/16 to 3/4 ounce. It's crazy, okay? So 3/4 ounce. This, what I personally use it for, well, what I personally originally bought this was for hair jig. I think it is a little too much for a hair jig, to be quite honest. But I love throwing swim baits on this rod, okay? Being 7.6 and it has a nice fast tip, but it's still very parabolic. Being 7.6, you can get some crazy super duper long casts. Now you can use it for a ton of other applications. I personally found that throwing little swim baits on this one was just perfect. And again, I just really love the blank here. So again, it was just to show you the Steez lineup, guys. There's a lot more models in the spinning. I think actually there's 4 models in the spinning that they make, and then there's I think there's about 10-ish in the bait casting side of things. So that was the Steez lineup for Daiwa. Again, those are their flagship rods, but it's just to show you guys we do have them in stock. I did receive a ton of Tatula XTs as well, the one I showed you in my year-end review. I did get a lot of the Tatula Elites as well, the AGS ones and the non-AGS. We just basically received a giant order from Daiwa, okay? So we're super duper loaded, and I'm actually expecting more as well. So when you come here this year, you're gonna see that we really have a lot of choices in your Daiwa lineup. We actually have a lot of choices in Shimano. We basically carry almost everything. And I have a couple more surprises coming in the next few weeks from St. Croix. So we're gonna have even more St. Croix as well. So this is kind of why we're working on creating you guys a rod and reel lounge. We're really gonna have a lot of selection for you guys. This is gonna be your one-stop shop. So if you're looking for something, most likely you're gonna find it here. When we do purchasing, I try to always look at what I think you guys are looking for. I won't bring in models that I know are just gonna sit on the shelf and there's absolutely no interest in it. But a lot of these models are just, you know, models that cater to the type of fishing that we do right here in Eastern Ontario and Ontario and, you know, North America. So on that, guys, that is it for this week. I will probably see you next on Monday for our Level Up Monday segment. See you guys. Thanks for watching.